Humanity's search for acceptance is a funny thing. It's what drives grown men to shave the sides of their heads, what makes teenagers wear ridiculously uncomfortable pants, and women wear death traps as shoes. Now, whether we notice it or not, we spend our entire lives trying to live up to the expectations of others, either by changing what we look like or merely not saying what we actually mean. Literature has been written about this subject for centuries, and whether it's through the irony of Tim Abel, the true story of the Elephant Man Joseph Merrick, or my first piece, The Sneetches by Dr. Seuss, they all point to one thing: our need and search for acceptance. Now, the star-bellied Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-bellied Sneetches had none upon theirs. These stars were so big, they were really so small, you might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because those Sneetches had stars on their bellies, they'd shout, "We're the best type of Sneetches on beaches! Well, there's nothing to do with the plain-bellied sort!" Then, one day a stranger zipped up in the strangers of cars. "My name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean. I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy. I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappie. You want stars like a star-bellied Sneetch? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just hop aboard my star machine." And it worked. It actually did. When they popped out, they had stars. They had stars upon theirs. We're just like you. You can't tell us apart. Good grief! We are still the best Sneetches, and they are the worst. But now how will we know which one is what, or who is who? No, it ain't as bad as you think. Well, I can make you once again the best Sneetches on beaches, and all it'll cost you is $10 each. Just hop aboard my star-off machine. And that machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. We know who is who, and there isn't a doubt. The best Sneetches on beaches are Sneetches without. Then, of course, as you can probably guess, things really got into a terrible mess. All the rest of the day on those wild screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie got fixing up Sneetches, on again, off again, in again, out again, then. When every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up, and he went. And he laughed as he drove away on the beach. They never will learn. No, you can't teach a Sneetch. Now, rather than wearing stars on our bellies, we cover up our insecurities with masks until it's really difficult to understand anyone or anything around us. How many times have you been in a conversation and wished you could, the other person would just tell you what they actually meant rather than what they just wanted you to hear, or at least had some sort of translator to tell you the difference? Well, in this next piece, we'll be doing that by meeting Conrad, an average family dad who just wants to be understood, and the truth be told by Tim Abel. Mechanical language translator? Wow, this will be great! I am mentor. I speak kid, wife, and husband, Russian, Japanese, politician, boyfriend, and girlfriend. Wow, I can't wait till the guys at the club see you. Wow, I will gain in stature and popularity among my peers. Just then, Susan, Conrad's wife, came in. Hello, dear. What's that you got there? Why are you making such a mess in the living room? This is my new mentor device. It translates what you say into what you mean. It's much too complicated for you to understand. Is that right? Well, I'll just stick to the simple job of running our household. You obviously have no idea of the skills and intricacies needed to running a home. Just then, Darla, Conrad's teenage daughter, walked in. Hi, Daddy. Oh, what's that you got there? Why are you making such a mess in the living room? It's called mentor. It takes what you say and then turns it into what you actually mean. But Daddy, that could be dangerous. I could get into real trouble if everyone always knew what I really meant. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Daddy, my boyfriend Martin P. Dorflinger IV is coming over to meet you tonight. This thing could ruin the whole evening. This thing could make me look like a fool in front of a boy who drives a Mercedes. You don't care about about me? You just want to destroy my whole social life. I'm a self-centered teenager with no concerns beyond what I want. Darla. Great, that must be Darla's boyfriend, Martin P. Dorflander IV. Hi, Martin. Why don't you come on in? Let's get this over with as quickly as possible. Martin had purple spiked hair that matched his purple nose ring and purple earrings. Dude. Did you see how cool I looked? Yes, Martin, you look very cool. You look like Barney the dinosaur. Oh, hi, Dad, Martin. Did you meet my dad? Why are you talking to my dad? Dude, we need to escape your nerdy father. Let's go show the school I have the most stuck-up girlfriend. Stuck up? Who are you calling stuck up? And where do you get off calling my father nerdy? He's the best dad in the world. You just keep your own Mercedes, you purple-headed pointed porcupine. Honey, where's Martin going? I thought you two had a date tonight. Thank goodness he's gone. What a weirdo. Now, it's easy to look at the irony and sarcasm in stories like Truth Be Told and laugh. But on a different note, what happens when we encounter these stories in real life? Well, next piece we'll be doing that by looking at the true story of Joseph Merrick, a man who is so different, so repulsive, that he became known as the Elephant Man by Tim Vickery. I looked at the creature and felt sad. I'm a doctor, so I see terrible things every day, but this was the worst. Skin came down in front of his face. The face could not look happy or sad. It could not smile or laugh. It was dead, like an elephant's face. People would come to bring their friends to laugh at Merrick, and one day we forgot to tell the new nurse about him. She walked in and screamed, dropped his food, and ran. It's okay, Dr. Merrick Reeves. I understand that people are afraid of me. But I don't want them to be afraid. I want them to help you. I understand that. But you and the nurses have been very kind to me. But I would like to live in a home for blind people. Why? Blind people can see nothing, so they couldn't see me, could they? There's someone here to meet you, Mr. Merrick. Hello, Mr. Joseph. Oh no, do please get up. May we sit at your table? Yes. Yes, of course. You lead a very difficult life, Mr. Merrick, but people say you are happy. Is it true? Are you happy? Oh, yes, yes. I am happy. I have books and Dr. Tree and a home. Dr. Tree, that woman was wonderful. My mother used to smile at me like that, but no woman smiles at me now. But a beautiful woman smiling at me. She smiled and shook my hand. Because of his condition, he could not sing. But the rest of the day, the happiest, strangest noises kept coming from his bedroom. On Christmas, he got a letter from her. He read it and cried over it and sat down to write the very first of his own in his entire life. Thank you very, very much for your beautiful letter. It's the best thing I have. The most beautiful. Just like you. With all my love, Joseph Merrick. 6 months later, I found him dead in bed. He tried to sleep on his back, and his heavy head had rolled off and snapped his neck. He never tried to sleep on his back. But he had said he wanted to try to sleep on his back like a normal person, like you or me. He was a man with a very ugly body, but a lot of people are going to remember him for a very long time. So as my story closes and yours continues, be strong in who you are meant to be. Not changing yourself for others, knowing that there's always going to be somebody out there watching, wanting to be just like you or me. Thank you.